Yeah, sorry we had somebody show up.
Oh, it's fine. Welcome everybody to the world of Mundus, where we are. Uh,
Up shit creek with no paddle.
I mean, I like to view it as you guys can either kick ass or chew bubble gum, and right now you're all out of kick ass. I mean, out of bubble gum.
I mean, we're close to killing the angel. It can't be that bad.
Mm, I mean,
Question: Is he under half?
yes, he was under half
Okay.
last. He was under half by the end of last, I believe. Um, I want to say he's right around he's right around 30%.
Dang.
Yeah, he's looking rough. But we're here to play more D&D, hopefully to see if my players survive this encounter, or at least most of them.
Before we get started, though,
Oh yes.
Elden Ring is amazing.
Well,
Please don't ruin it for me. I haven't played it yet.
I'm not saying anything else. It's what I thought it would
Elden
be.
Ring is pretty fun.
Graphics, sound, and combat. Chef kiss. Mwah. I'm not so sure about the open world thing, but
Well,
that's just me
mhm.
used to the linear, strict paths of like Dark Souls 3.
Right, and all Souls games, they have no right to drop boss music the way they do. It's literally insane.
Right.
It is, yeah. Souls has always been a really good combat system and is really cool. I think they were trying to combine the idea of like Skyrim with this game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So,
and by the way, they did add a new thing to combat.
I mean, most of us don't
where
know anything about it, so
if you're holding a shield and you block an attack and it doesn't go, break your guard, you can punish them immediately by strong attacking immediately.
Some enemies, I'm sure. There are probably some enemies that don't work on.
I mean, mostly other than bosses or huge enemies. It works on all human enemies, human-sized.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it can work on the animals. Like wolves.
Gotcha. All right. Now that shout out is out, no way sponsored by, or is our channel sponsored by anything?
This is just a fanboy geeking out hard.
Yeah, and we're all fans of good games. So, with that being said, though, I'm going to turn it over to Rona to do the recap.
Hi, that's me. Hello, my name is Rona, for those of you who haven't been here for the last 80 sessions. Today, I'm doing our recap. First of all, we are on the surface. We used to be up on the floating islands. We've been on the surface for a while now. Specifically, hunting for a fallen angel on behalf of Dinok, who needs a vial of its blood to revive his deceased wife.
And I'm pretty sure by now we've gotten that much.
Maybe. But I mean, we had to finish defeating this creature. Anyways, so we were at the base of the Doma Mountains when we started last session, and we were actually in a wizard's tower, or mage's tower, either way, that had been granted to Dinok from a man by the name of Essen Colon, which history books state that he's been around since the Demon Wars 2,000 years ago. Very powerful mage, responsible for using this tower to move troops around the surface to combat the demons as they were invading. Anyways, so now that tower belongs to Dinok, and we rested there for the night, and in the morning began our journey up the mountain to the peaks of Doma, and we found the fallen angel, and Dinok left us pretty much with an ultimatum. I'm going to leave here with that angel's blood, or I'm going to die and meet my wife either way. And the rest, Katya's like, but why do I have to die for it? And so last session we've been battling this fallen angel and getting royally fucked. Pardon the language. Until I remembered I had the polymorph spell and became a giant crab, which is why there's a giant crab in the middle of our battlefield. For those of you who are watching the stream.
Of course, none of us saw him turn into that because we're all blinded.
Yeah. Well, except Valinar. Valinar managed to shake the blindness. He's like, I'm not even going to question that. Yep. Like, oh, hello, crab. And that's where we left off.
Yes. Good. Take your point of inspiration. I have one other note to make. No, they are not standing on top of a cloud. They are standing on a platform. Basically, a peak of the mountain has been shaved off to serve as a platform or a ledge here. This is just a cloud that has come rolling through as part of the layer actions in this combat. And in our last session, we had ended with the cloud rolling in, I do believe. Am I correct in thinking that, guys? All right.
That's exactly it. Yep.
So, that means we get to dive back into combat tonight.
Combat.
Also, want to give a shout out to where we get some of our combat music for this. All of our, you can actually find. Oh, I thought I had a link down there. I don't. I'll have to fix that. Michael Jeffrey. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm so sorry.
Gelfie.
He actually provides a lot of the music that we find. He's on YouTube. Go check him out. He's a fantastic composer. He's actually one of the ones who wrote, I guess, composed this song that I am currently using for this boss fight. So, with that, that will bring us to. We did the layer action. Yeah.
Do you have some kind of magical DM thing where when I roll, it doesn't show up as carded? If not, not a big deal. I'm just asking.
I mean, you can. It'd probably be more of a headache than not doing it. But if you look down at the bottom, in the bottom right hand corner, it'll have like your Carden's name. That actually should be a drop tab for Carden, and he should be able to click on Asta. Since you guys are in the same location today.
So basically, just select that one I'm gonna roll.
If you wish. Otherwise, you can roll as Carden using your stats. It'll still show up with your stats. It'll just say Carden as the name.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. So, alrighty. That actually brings us to the Angel, who is currently fairy fired and that spell is being concentrated on by Valinar. He can't see anything now, not really anyway. However, he does know that there was a big fuck off crab in front of him, and he does not like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So he is going to cast a spell.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's just gonna make it a wall. And let's see. Blam! Right there is where he's gonna run it.
Oh no! What is this?
You don't see it. Technically.
I'm sure I'm about to feel it.
Can you make me a dexterity saving throw as the crab? Katya, because I believe you're the only one other than Carden in the range. Carden is currently unconscious. We'll get to that in a moment.
Alright, how do I do saving throws as a beast?
If they don't have a saving throw proficiency, it's just a regular check.
Okay, regular dex it is, which is not good.
Yeah, and I don't think you have. I wouldn't think you would have disadvantage due to
12.
12? Why did that not pop? Oh, right, because it's only showing as a whisper at the moment. 12.
I'm sure there's a way to fix that.
I think there is. I don't remember how. I'm not going to worry about it for this. Maybe in the future we'll figure it out later. Oh, excuse me. I'm terribly sorry about that. Okay. 12. That fails.
Found it.
Okay. 1 second. Okay.
Is there anybody else that needed to make a save?
Nope, just him. Your crab form takes 32 points of slashing damage
Shit.
as this magical barrier of whirling blades kind of appears as this thick 5-foot wall in front, technically on top of you and kind of in between, separating you guys from him. Cardin, you automatically fail 1 death saving throw as these blades begin cutting into your unconscious body.
Oh
Of course,
no.
he only does this during when we can't see him.
You know, I'm not kidding. I have accidentally, not intentionally, only cast spells with him other than the opener when this fog, this cloud fog has been in effect. And it has not been intentional. It's just, this is what he would do in that moment.
I know, but at this point,
Yeah. And this is, let's see, this spell is a concentration spell, so I will mark him as doing such. But that will end his turn, bringing us to Cardin. Which, Cardin, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, please.
do not roll a 1.
Oh no.
That's an 18, you're good.
No, I'm not good.
Why?
You know why.
Oh, well, don't worry. I'm going to help you out here because the wall is still in your area. Or starts its turn there, so you also fail a death saving throw.
Okay.
So you succeed 1 and you fail 1 because the blades continue to slice you up. So I believe you're 2 and 2 now, aren't you?
Yup.
All right, cool. Denock.
We're all still blinded, right?
Yes, you can repeat the save at the end of your turn, however.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you wish to dispel magic, you can dispel magic, but I don't know if you have that.
one.
Okay. I don't remember everybody's spell list. Forgive
have
me.
Counter.
Fair enough. Fortunately, you got to be able to see him cast a spell. So, what would you like to do?
I legit can't do anything because I don't know where he is. I just hear this.
Yeah, these whirling blades kind of cutting into what it sounds like
A rock.
like fleshy stone.
Oh shit, I just saw something. Are these blades hitting rock?
They would be technically, yeah.
No, I mean the pet. The gray render.
Yeah, perhaps. Let me pull open my page for him.
But since he's...
I'll take some considerations into this. Don't worry. Go ahead and with your turn.
Yeah. Well, I legit don't know where I am. I'll just... both for myself and all my minions who are still here, because I probably would have felt my connection to these two be lost, the skeletons.
Correct. You would know that the only thing standing at the moment is your Phantom Warrior.
Mm-hmm. So I'll just have both of us shake off.
Okay.
Which is what? Wisdom?
This is blinded. I believe that is a I believe that's a con save.
Save throw?
Yeah. I can double check.
The first one is me, the second one is the warrior.
Okay. 1 second here. Yeah,
Real quick question.
It is a constitution. Yes.
If you're using polymorph on yourself, is it still a concentration spell that has to be maintained?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
so I
okay.
do need you to make a concentration check.
Please be a good number. Oh no.
5.
That's not good.
It is not, because that means you would lose concentration.
Well, would it be a save or a check?
Well, he's
I
using
think
the
I rolled a check.
right, but he's using the crab
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because he somehow found to make it visible for everybody. Nice,
Yep.
good job. I was gonna look into
Found
that,
it.
but I don't feel like it.
Well, let me just put myself here where the crab is.
Well, I mean, the crab was here. You can. I would say if you really wanted to, you could make it so that you revert here, so that you're not technically in the blades.
Your cloud is throwing off my
Yeah, I meant
placement
to.
on the grid.
Well, the thing is the cloud is a token, and I meant to extract it as a with transparent, and I didn't, and so it's got a grid. So I was like, F it.
Sure, yeah, I'm up there.
I mean, if you really wanted, I can get technical with it and make it super close. That's about as close as I'm going to get it. So yeah.
That being said, the damage that I took would have gone into the temporary HP, and then I get
No.
knocked out of it. No?
All of that damage would have been affected to the crab, not you.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me check DCs. Unfortunately, Denock, you just don't make it.
You're kidding me.
Sorry, buddy.
Then
Just
what's the point of even trying to make the checks?
you can make it. Everybody can make it. It's not impossible. It's just hard. I don't know if you have anything that can give you a bump either, because I know. Well,
No, I don't.
Let me see here. Katia, does your excuse me. Does your one ability for that D4 require sight?
Yeah, it has to be a creature I can see.
Unfortunate. Okay. Sorry, man. That'll bring us to Asta. What would you like to do?
What happened to Crab, Katya?
He couldn't
I got
maintain his
knocked.
concentration.
Was he just gone?
No,
Well-
not his there.
Okay, he's not a crab anymore, so that's all I was asking.
Correct.
Well, you don't see anything. You're blind.
Not that you can tell.
Oh, am I still blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Everyone
except
is.
for Valinar is still blind, unfortunately.
Dang it.
I guess Cardin's not blind, but he's unconscious, so.
He's almost dead. Hot shot. So last time I think I tried to like roll investigation to see if I could see where he was. Can I try that again?
Yeah, you can roll. It was a perception check. I'll allow another perception check. $18? Yeah, with that, you would know that he is generally in this direction.
Okay, so knowing generally where he's at, could I try and shoot an arrow without hitting my friends?
You can certainly try. So
Alright, I'm
you
gonna
have
go for it.
you have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Makes sense. Okay, I'm still gonna go for it though.
Mm-hmm. You pull your bow back and fire with your incredible precision. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, but that's disadvantage. Is an 18, which will miss, unfortunately. As you fire the arrow, you guys hear what sounds like the wood being splintered as it impacts the wall of whirling blades. You have a second shot, though.
I would like to try it again.
Go for it. Still at disadvantage. And 4 on your disadvantage attack.
Does a 30 hit?
So you're not going to believe me on this. As you fire this arrow, and you can you guys wouldn't see this, but you guys can hear these swirling blades as they begin to try and splinter this arrow as it begins passing through this wall. But even through all of that, your shot is so precise that the wall that provides 3/4 cover does not prevent your arrow from striking true. Yes, a 30 will hit.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay.
So roll damage and roll an additional d8 for your Colossus Slayer thing. 1. Okay. Or 12 damage. Ow.
That's rough for such a great shot.
It
Huh?
is- oh, I'll take it. Hey, that's doing it blind with
That's
that wall.
rough for such a great shot, but also it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the spell that he conjured provides 3/4 covers for creatures on the other side. So technically, you guys have 3/4 cover from him, and he has 3/4 covers from you. But that's only if you attack through the wall. And I will give that to you as Asta has now shot through the wall twice. Well, shot through it once and, hit it the one time. So, at the end of your turn, Asta, you can make a Constitution saving throw and attempt to, in order to regain your sight.
Okay.
$13 is unfortunately not enough. You are still blinded.
Gosh dang it.
Katya.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is take a bonus action to create a 4th level spell slot.
Okay. Yeah, you are no longer feeling crabby.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Hang on. I got to get myself built up again. And then I will reapply polymorph. Oop. What it just... Okay, I don't know why it does that.
It's just part of the description or the stuff, so don't worry about it.
And the crap back.
Okay.
Yep. We're
Right in the
and
middle of the blades.
yeah. Which, so just so you know, technically,
May want to not spawn there.
I should be able to move through the wall, correct?
you can. Well, but 1 second first.
Okay.
Because polymorph, yeah, I'm not going to give you that suggestion because I'm trying to play it a little bit harder. First off, it's a spell. Roll your D100.
Yes. Fair. 58.
Oh wow, that's a different number. Okay. 58.
Can I suppress that or try?
You can.
Would it be using my stats or the crab stats?
I want it. I will let it be yours because
Thank God.
Because this technically goes off as you're casting the spell.
Okay.
If I wanted to be mean, I would make you use the crab stats because I'm
Alright.
sure the charisma on a hulking crab is phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Oh, that's a failure.
That's a failure. Oh man.
So, you want the good news or the bad news?
Good news is now I'm flying with the angel, right?
The angel isn't flying at the moment, technically.
Then what are those angel wings for?
Fairy fire.
Very sorry.
Oh, okay.
So the good news is, you're now flying in the air.
Oh, I'm not affected by the wall then.
You're not affected by the wall because the wall, you learn, is only 20 feet high.
Yay!
So
Great.
as this all happens really quickly, because you would rise into the air and then morph into a crab in the air. You are now a crab, 30 feet in the air, and can reach nothing, I believe, because I don't think
Great.
the crab has 30 feet of reach, does it?
just 10 feet of reach.
Yeah. So
Oh,
You're
that's
in the-
great. I can't wait. Can't wait till my next turn when I fall to the ground into the
you
blade wall.
move?
No. If I remember correctly, no, I cannot move.
let's see, 58. Yeah, it raises 30 feet into the air and stays there until the end of your next turn, at which point you fall and take the falling damage.
Oh, that kind of sucks because that means for at least this turn and next, I won't be able to do anything. I'll just be a floating crab. Can I try to end the blindness at least?
Then until the end of your next turn. Yeah, you can attempt to, again using the crab stats because you're a crab now.
21.
That actually is enough.
Oh, sweet. I'm not blinded at least.
Your crab is no longer blinded. However, you still can't see anything because of the giant fog.
Fair. But I have blind sense.
True.
So I can
Well,
technically...
how far is your blind sense?
30 feet. So I can
so
see just
you
to the
can
top of the angel's head.
Yeah, you can just see people.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. Okay.
I love it. Valinar,
So, fog, I can't see anything.
correct?
Question.
Okay.
Because it doesn't specify that I have to be able to see it. Can I still dispel magic on that wall?
Yeah,
How
because you
close
can
I am to it?
you can choose a point in range and choose to dispel magic on it. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm going to try to dispel that wall.
Okay. What level are you casting dispel magic at?
Base level.
Third. Okay. I need you to make a wisdom check for me because that's your spellcasting modifier. So D20 plus your wisdom. Oh my-
21.
That succeeds because you have never failed on one of those. My
No more wall.
blade barrier has now been dispelled. Oh, God. Alright, well, that's one more spell down. That's your action.
And for my bonus action, I am going to drink my one potion,
Okay.
which is that.
Oh,
Ow!
wow.
That is terrible.
What are the odds of that?
Now, I will say I did watch somebody roll 4 ones on one of those one time. That was rough.
Gosh.
Okay.
Oh well. Alright.
All right. Anything else for you then, Valinar?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, and with that, that goes away. Gonna recenter the map a little bit. As the next layer action takes its effect, which this layer, as a reminder, requires you guys to move. You guys can move at half speed safely, as you guys can feel the ground beneath you beginning to get a little wet as the cloud moves out of.
Except for me, I don't feel any ground.
Also true. So I want to look. Sorry, I'm looking something up to see how long
What do you
this
want
lasts.
Cardin to do with this moves?
What?
What do you want Cardin to do with this moves? Or am I just in the web?
The web isn't there anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Now that he can, and that'll bring us to Doma. He's gonna take a moment to take in the situation. He sees a giant crab floating in the air, which he's a little confused by. He can see Cardin currently bleeding out. What does he perceive as the bigger threat at the moment? Probably the crab.
I'm not a threat. I'm just floating.
Uh-huh. He is going to fly up to you.
Oh, good.
Brandishing his great sword with the serrated edges. He's going to take 2 swings at you. First attack is a 29 to hit the crab.
I think that succeeds.
Oh, that's the... I need more. Okay. This is... That is 20 points of slashing damage. And an additional... Ooh, that's a lot of 7s. And 28 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, so what's my DC for a constitution check?
This is all from one swing, so that was 20, 21, 40...
That was 48 points.
Yeah, so natural 20?
Well, it's always a possibility. Nope. Bye-bye, crab.
Hello, Katya.
Well, shit.
And technically, you two are 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, I know.
So...
This is about to really hurt.
He is gonna smile at you for a moment. Which... Are you looking hurt, like, hit point wise? Are you looking rough?
Exceptionally, yes.
Exceptionally. Okay, then he is actually going to ignore you for a moment now that the crab is gone. If you're looking exceptionally hurt, he's not going to worry too much about you. He didn't see you dispel the barrier because he couldn't see. He's going to fly over to Asta and land and attack her. Katya, you can take an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Ooh. Okay. Can it be a melee spell? Will that work?
Do you have Warcaster?
No, I do not.
Then no.
So it has to be any kind of a melee weapon.
Yes.
Okay, I have a dagger.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Yep. Yeah, he's
Nope. Not with that number.
A 10, he ignores you completely and flies directly over here. And technically you shook the blindness, so you are also no longer blinded. And he's going to use his final attack on on Asta, who is blinded, so he has advantage. Oh, okay. That's a 24 to hit Asta, which I do believe hits.
Unfortunately.
Look, you hurt, okay? He's gonna try and put you down. Okay. That is 10, 15, 22 points of slashing damage.
How much?
22 points of slashing damage and only 13 points of necrotic damage. I rolled really low on that one. So total of 33. Is that right? 22 and 13. No, 35 total. Are you still standing?
Yes, I'm still standing.
Okay. Then he is going to remain right there. Garden.
Yes, he is.
Garden. Make a death saving throw for me, please. This is make or break.
4!
Okay.
I fail.
We'll come to that later when it becomes relevant. D-Knock. We're back around to you, D-Knock. Anything you would like to do?
Did I...
Sorry, you cut out on my end. What?
Sorry, something just drew my attention. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I totally get that. You know, squirrel.
Coworker.
Ah.
Did I hear him passing me?
Yes, absolutely. I'm not even gonna make you. He was beelining it to her. Because he knows how bad she hurts.
Was she there when we were blinded? I'm pretty sure she was.
I believe so. I'm gonna say yes, just because, and yeah, absolutely. You can go keen mind bullshit go.
Yeah.
Oh, before you do anything, I am gonna do a really quick reminder of immunities and resistances because it has been a week.
Yeah, I know.
So damage resistances are fire, lightning, radiant. Damage immunities are non-magical attacks, poison, and necrotic. And then he's also immune to the conditions charmed, exhausted, frightened, and poisoned. So just as a reminder to everybody, I should have probably done that at the beginning of the fight, but better late than never. So yeah, you can absolutely do...
Yeah, I have to... Hold on. Well, that actually may work.
I am all ears.
Okay, hold on.
You looking at fireball?
No,
What are you looking at?
this one.
Ooh, okay.
Putting it like right here.
I got a thing for that. What's the dimensions on it?
20-foot square. Oh shit, no I can't. I just saw that I can see.
Ah, it has to be a point in range that you can see.
Yeah. See, 95% of my stuff is that I can see.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, we'll just throw a 5th level fireball.
Ooh, okay.
It's the only thing I've got damaging.
Yeah, I'm assuming right there.
Um,
I mean, it hits him
Yeah.
without hitting anything else. Okay. Sorry?
yeah. Basically,
He is. Let's see. That's
that's a little rough. That's 2 1s.
Yeah.
But
But
you got
that's still 19 and 12.
yeah. So 31. That's not bad.
Now, here's the question. Is he taking half or quarter?
He actually did not roll great, so he is only taking half. So half of 31 is 15.
That was my last 5th level spell.
Hey, that was a pretty effective fireball.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
he's wait your turn, you'll be next.
I'm going to tell
Absolutely, yeah.
my
I saw the
Phantom
measurement.
to move 20 feet to the north and to hold an attack until he can see.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, I'll allow that, and then you can make your saves for you and him.
Okay, let me... Me first.
Okay.
Constitution save.
Correct.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, dude, if you would have had
I know,
advantage,
I
you
know.
would have totally had it. Fuck, I'm sorry, man.
Anybody got a way to give me advantage? No? Okay.
Natural one.
Yeah, no.
Your phantom just doesn't want to see at this point.
You'd figure him being an undead would have some kind of resistance or immunity to it. Nah.
I'm surprised he doesn't have something like a small radius of blind sense. In all honesty,
He has dark vision.
all right. Well, that will. Oh, I guess he is only a CR3. That does make sense. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I chose something that's not broken.
Mhm.
He's useful, but he's not broken.
Understand, and understood. All right. That brings us to Asta.
You got the big fuck off guy in front of you.
Yeah, you absolutely know he is near you.
Yeah, okay, let's see. Do I know he's just near me? Do I know what side he's on?
Absolutely. You just took a big old sword slash to the side.
Does it take a turn to, like, can I heal myself? I've already done that?
Yeah.
You can it's an action to cast Cure Wounds. So if you cast Cure Wounds, you won't be able to attack.
So could I just, like, does it take an action to disengage or, like, move away?
If you disengage, he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity. That is an action, but he wouldn't be able to attack you as you left. You do have an ability that makes creatures take disadvantage to hit you whenever you move away from them without disengaging. But because you are blinded, he would have advantage on the swing, which basically would cancel out to give him a straight roll. And he's got pretty high bonuses to that. And you guys know that he's hit a lot. You could also just attack at disadvantage, and because you're right there, it could very easily you could probably hit him with your bonuses, especially if you're going to continue to roll 30 and 31.
But would it balance out because of Fairy Fire for a straight roll?
I need to be more clear on this ruling on my thing in my notes, but just because I feel like it's a little unfair, I'll say yeah, it could be a straight roll, because he does have the ability elusive, which you guys have identified, that no roll can have an advantage on him. Unless restrained, I'm gonna say that that's more of a flanking thing rather than a from flank. That way Fairy Fire isn't completely useless, and that this encounter, or that this particular instance isn't just like, well, F everything. So if you want to attack him, it would be because blinded would give you disadvantage. Being within 5 feet would give you disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna say it would just be a straight roll, because things are weird here. If you wanted to attack him or you could move away and heal. Because
I guess I'll just try and attack him.
You're just gonna attack him?
Yeah, I will try to anyway, and hope that it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Okay. Who knows? The healer can see, so you should be okay. 29 hits.
How disappointed you sound makes me happy.
Good. Okay, for 9 piercing, and then I'm assuming you want to take your second shot?
Yes.
Dirty 20 just hits.
Sweet.
Was that like a 7? Yeah. Okay, and then another 9, and go ahead and roll another d8 for your Colossus Slayer. Ooh,
Nice.
17 on that one. Ow. As you turn and fire 2 arrows, one kind of just immediately like pierces into his abdomen. He's, ugh! The other one just kind of grazes, almost taking out part of his cheek, and just goes, ah, annoying swine. Can't do anything at the moment, but Katya, you are 30 feet in the air. Anything you want to do on your turn?
Yes.
Oh, I'm assuming you're done, Asta. I'm sorry. Let me finish that up first.
Can you move when you're blind or not?
You can, but he might get an attack of opportunity on you.
And you don't know how far the cliff wall is.
Yeah, you also don't know where the wall is around here. Keep that in mind.
Fine.
I mean, I could give you the visibility that you actually have if you want me to. It would be your token. Yeah, basically, Asta can see the token. Like, think about that. You as a person can only see yourself. If you want to run away, you can certainly do so. How far and
Run right off.
in what
the cliff.
direction? Yeah, we might have to tempt that one by fate.
Alright, I'll just stay and hope I don't die.
Okay. You could also call out to your healer and be like, help, please. Alrighty. Yes, Katya, what would you like to do while you're floating in the air?
Okay. I'm going to consume one of my 3rd level spell slots for the sorcery points.
Okay, it's your bonus action.
And then I'm going to use my last 4th level. Right? Yeah, my last 4th level. This time I'm going to take that note that you dropped way back when on Hofkeen and become a T-Rex.
Ooh, okay. That is a huge category creature, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, for the time being, I'm gonna laugh so hard if this happens the way that I envision it happening. Alright, so for the time being, I'm using Crab. Because I don't have a T-Rex token. Well, actually, you know what? I think I can use... I could use the... I think it's on here somewhere. He's on here somewhere, I think. Give me a moment.
Oops, I pushed the wrong button.
What did you do? Nothing?
I managed to exit myself out of Roll20.
Okay.
I'm coming back, don't worry.
That's fine. While I'm looking, that's your action, your bonus action. You have no movement at the moment.
Nope.
So, you immediately fall 30 feet and take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you impact to the ground. And now in your T-Rex form, you need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Wait, really? Just 7?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God for Constitution.
You are still
I
a
think
T-Rex.
that'll succeed.
You are still a
Alright,
T-Rex.
lastly. Bloop. 22.
Ooh, 22. I should have done that one earlier, but yeah, you're right. Thank you.
I don't have this one written down.
Okay. You have had this one before.
Good or bad?
It is a bad effect.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Hold it in.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That does succeed.
Good.
The last
So I'm
time...
no longer floating.
No longer blinded.
I'm a T-Rex. I'm not blind. Good. Let's see if I get to actually use it next turn.
So, by the way, what was it?
This one... The last time this one happened was back when John was still in the party. And he got scared.
Oh, right. Shit.
Scaredy cat T-Rex would have been funny to watch, though.
I know, it would have been. I was kind of hoping he was going to fail it. So...
You just hear that.
Alrighty. That is your turn, though, Katya.
Yes, that is my turn.
As you are no longer 30 feet in the air. We'll turn that off.
Rawr! Ooh, that'll work.
Oh, excuse me.
Zombie's
Yeah,
better than nothing.
Yeah, I found it. Valinar,
So,
you can see.
Yes. So I can see that. I'm assuming I see Karn down.
Correct. You
I
don't see him
know if he's
moving.
dead or not.
Correct.
Dinoc doesn't look too good. At
Correct.
least I'm assuming he doesn't look too good, and Asa doesn't look too good.
Correct.
So we're just gonna bonus action this.
Does that apply to my regular
No.
HP?
What? Why did that roll?
8. What?
Sorry, I'm seeing 4d4 on the screen. I don't
know why, because in the thing it just shows 2d4 plus 5.
Yeah, and this
The
is a
actual map.
mass healing word that was normally
Yep.
3rd level, so it should be only that. So it'd be
Yep.
8. So your T-Rex heals back to full, Katya.
Oh, it's applied to my temp HP?
Think about it this way. While you are that creature, yes, those hit points act as a temporary HP for Katya, but they are that creature's full hit points.
I see.
So
Okay,
if the T-Rex
We're healing my
receives,
form.
yes, you're healing the form, and then Asta and Dinoc, you guys heal for 8. Valinar, Cardin is still not moving. Valinar,
Great.
you also get the
All
8.
right.
So
Cut out, dude.
yeah, you cut
Gonna
out. Sorry.
stop and what?
Go ahead.
Cutting out hard.
Great. How am I doing now?
You're fine.
Okay.
You're back.
Okay. Well, I can't cast another spell, so we're just going to basically shout at the sky. A little help would be nice right now, and try divine intervention.
Ooh, okay. What are you seeking from the divine intervention?
Honestly, probably just trying to think of the best way to describe it. I guess health would probably be the biggest thing, because I haven't been able to heal like anyone.
Okay.
Karn's still down,
Okay.
so yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
I'm not gonna. Nope.
Oh, that was close, though. 26 is really close to what you need to be under. Unfortunately, that is just not enough.
Oh well.
Hey, dude, it's always worth a shot. Divine Intervention is probably one of the most
Yeah.
powerful abilities in the game.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
never
roll
works.
under your level.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Top of the turn order. A strong gust of wind is blown through the area. I need everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Uh, 13.
Nine. That's pitiful.
Well, that's what happens when you roll 2. By the way, the 15 is for Denock.
Okay.
This is for for crying out loud.
Okay. I gotta roll him
Honestly,
one too, technically.
it seems
He
like the
succeeds.
Phantom is doing bad. Like real bad.
Okay, Carden, you automatically fail and are moved 10 feet in that direction.
What direction though?
I already moved him.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh no. Right at the edge.
Uh-huh. And if, honestly, because of your large form, I'm not gonna make you, but if I were to put you, if you were to have gone one more square, I would be asking for a dexterity
be pretty
saving
much
throw
it.
for you. I also need a a strength save from Asta. Failed. He's now there. He doesn't move.
Nat
Asta
20.
Asta stays where she is. Asta has a +5 to a strength save.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to question it.
Probably has.
I think Rangers
Or-
have.
He has proficiency in strength, so
That makes sense.
Dwarf.
Rangers. So okay, you guys move in that fashion. That'll bring us around to
Him.
him. The Angel Blood. He is not looking great. First off, he's going to attempt to try and finish off the archer because the archer is annoying. That hits. There's no way it doesn't.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, I was gonna warding flare. You already said it hit, so.
Well, I only rolled once too because I was just gonna roll twice. I'll roll again for the crit, or if you can just take this first roll if you really wanted to warding flare. But I rolled a natural 19, so
Okay.
I would
I'll
save
just-
the reaction.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 18 points of slashing damage to Asta, and the necrotic damage is. All right, that's really funny. 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 points of necrotic damage. On 5d8, I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
oh, she's down.
Ooh, and down goes the archer.
There goes half our damage output.
Fortunate. But I will also say, they'll drop blindness on her. He is going to use his second attack on the Phantom Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was thinking about this for a moment. Creature is blinded. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. It's a natural 18. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. He's immune to necrotic damage, isn't he?
Yes.
So I'm not even going to bother with the necrotic damage.
Here's the question. Is the sword magical?
His attacks are considered magical, yes.
Okay. Just had to make sure of that.
Yep. So he'll only receive the slashing damage. So that is, not bad. Well, for me, sorry. 15 plus 7. 22 points of slashing damage.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Still standing.
But that is his turn. He's just like, "Argh! Ugh! Ugh!" You can see him breathing and panting hard, holding this massive sword. You can see the blood now flowing down his chest and his veins kind of bulging.
There's a reason why the Phantom Warrior is lasting so long
Yeah.
with me.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a really good tank for me.
He is. That will end his turn. That'll bring us to Denock,
Yep.
as we can skip Carden.
Thing is, like I said, half my, 95% of my stuff is that you can see.
He's looking real hurt, though. I will give you that much.
I know. I'm looking through my stuff, making sure. Now, does it say that I can see?
Yeah. Honestly, I never thought that this blindness would be that much of a factor. I honestly didn't even think he would really rely on it. But that blindness factor, I think, has actually saved his bacon a little bit.
Well, I mean, of course, you basically turned me off.
Not intentionally. I usually try to keep you turned on.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
Dangly putts.
Anyways.
Yes.
Like I said, all of my actual attacks other than... Let me check this. Can I do it that I can see? Like I said, I have to keep looking at my stuff because one creature you can see. Yeah. I'm just gonna use... Let's see. Did I hear him get hit with the fireball? Like, did I hear...
Yes, he definitely kind of reacted to that.
So he's somewhere in this direction.
Correct.
Knowing where my warrior is, and right, I should be able to...
Last
heal
you would have...
him. Just my connection to him says he's in this general area or direction.
Sure. Real cool. I'll allow it.
We'll aim a... let's see. Highest level I've got now is 4th level. Acid arrow.
Ooh, okay. That's an attack roll or a... Wow.
If only that was an advantage.
Yeah, if only. But a 26 still does hit. Which
So
means he
it's
takes...
11.
Yeah, Hey, man, damage is damage.
I know, but as 4th level,
Yeah, but it's, D4s.
but
Oh, what is... Ah!
and the warrior will actually try and swing.
Sure, go for it.
Swing, better, swing.
Say flat roll.
Nope.
Doesn't hit, and neither does a 15, unfortunately.
And we will start with the shake-offs.
Okay, let's see.
Me first.
Of course. Oh, that'll do it. You are no longer blinded.
Finally! Damn! That has held me down so long.
I know, man. I'm so sorry.
And it's only gonna come back next turn because there's gonna be clouds and I can't see anything again. And the warrior
also succeeds. That's so funny that you guys succeeded on the same turn. I was blind, but now I see. All right, that ends your turn, D-Knock. That'll bring us to Asta. Can you make me a death saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Ah! That's bad.
So close.
That is one death failure. So you have to get 3 failures in order to be dead. Just as a reminder, Valinor, how many diamonds do you have?
1.
I have 2, one worth 300 and one worth 500.
You have 1 save.
We've got 1 revivify and 1 raise dead.
And
I
1
think
raise
is-
dead.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
1 he could do today, 1 he would have to wait until tomorrow to do.
Yep.
So. Okay, good to know. Noted that. Asta, that ends your turn. Katya, you're a fucking dinosaur.
Sweet. And
Oh,
I
you
cannot
don't
move it.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, you don't have access or control. Give me 1 second.
By
I'll
the way-
fix that.
When Katya starts moving, Dion's going like, what's that roll? Holy shit!
Understood
it.
as this huge creature begins stomping over towards the.
Can I stand there?
Yeah, I'll allow it. You're a huge creature.
Rawr.
And he just
First a
goes,
crab, now a whatever this is.
What the
Well,
fuck?
we
Just
saw the
goes-
T-Rex. We may not know its name, but we fought one.
Valinor didn't. It
He
was
wasn't
dead.
there?
Valinor never saw it. It was dead, and you guys were harvesting it before Valinor ever saw
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's right, we destroyed it. I'm going to immediately try to bite down on this guy.
He just looks up. Oh, fuck! Go for it. Roll the bite attack.
Oh, holy shit. 28.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
28 hits.
For
Damn.
26 piercing. Is he medium or smaller? I don't think so.
No, he's considered large.
Okay, then he cannot be grappled by
Huh.
this.
Now, here's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
You are a beast that has non-magical attacks, technically.
Correct.
But the
polymorph.
spell is a magical spell. Fuck it, I like the idea. You bite down onto him and do a meaty chunk into his health.
Crunch. Now,
Major crunch.
And you can see him like kind of prying the mouth apart to keep from being considered grappled, technically.
now, unfortunately, the multi-attack does not apply here because
Yeah, you have to target a second creature,
yeah,
I believe.
I have to target a different creature with the tail, so I can't even do a second attack. However, that's some good damage.
Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
that's a lot of
That's a
damage.
lot of damage. But
Well,
that's what I got for this turn.
Okay.
Dion's like, well, damn.
Okay, this one's next. would be his reaction to that. Jesus Christ. Valinar.
Well, second verse, same as the first. Bonus action, mass healing word.
That's a
That's
much
better.
better heal. Everybody heals for 12.
I'm at full, so no, I don't.
Correct. Asta, you are back to consciousness with 12 HP.
Sweet.
Cardin is still unconscious, technically.
We're just gonna move up there and just attack it.
Okay.
Attack him.
You would? No, you don't have flanking because.
Well, he doesn't. You wouldn't benefit from flanking, but you would benefit from the
Fairy fire.
fairy fire. So you can roll it again.
Oh, that'll do.
24.
24 hits.
16. Well, 10 bludgeoning and 6 radiant.
Ooh. Okay. Well, he's partially resistant to radiant. So
13.
okay.
And does Lightbringer's other thing go off the other d6 or?
Yeah, I applied it last time.
Okay.
Which is also
So-
radiant damage, I believe. Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
4
Or
radiant.
2. Oh god.
Question.
Uh-huh.
Before we get to the next turn, did we say what his immunities? Like,
Necrotic.
Yeah, non-magical
condition,
attacks. Oh, conditions:
Charm.
charmed, exhaustion, frightened, and poisoned.
Yeah.
Didn't know how many times you could cast polymorph. That's why he didn't see you as a threat. Now he's reconsidering his mistake.
It's a good thing I bought myself that spell slot then.
Yeah. Are you good then, D-Knock?
I'm checking something out.
Okay. For your turn, I'm assuming, yeah? Okay. That was that one. So we come back to the lair action, where the cloud rolls back into place.
Yep.
He is extremely angry. And is going to attempt to attack the T-Rex. He would have disadvantage on the attack rolls.
Try it. Try it.
He is going to try.
It won't be hard.
Yeah, not with those rolls. That's a 26 to hit at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
AC
Here.
13.
Ooh. Okay. Not a lot of slashing. So that's 13 slashing damage. And here comes the necrotic. Ooh, much better. 10, 18, 26, and 26 points of necrotic. So 29 total, so I need you to make another constitution.
39.
Yes. So I need you to make another constitution saving throw. Half of 39 is...
About 24.
No.
Oh.
Well, hold on.
That's
39
No, wait.
divided by...
Oh, no, I can't do
Yeah,
math.
you're
Sorry.
you're fine. You're fine. You just needed...
It's 19.
yeah, well, 19 and a half, technically. So you needed that 19. at
Okay,
least.
good. Whew.
So you are still a T-Rex.
Thank God, but there's another swing coming.
Yes. Here comes second swing. Yeah, that's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Okay, we got ourselves 7, 9, 7, 14, 16, 18 slashing. Hold on. Come on now. There we go. And 10. Oh, I'm like weird. 10, 14, 17. Yeah, 10, 12, 15. Yes, and 17 points of necrotic damage. So 35 in total. Another
Divided by
Constitution
2 is,
saving throw is a 17.
17. I gotta roll high. Here we go.
Nope.
No!
It's not enough.
God
Unfortunately.
bless America.
Pew, 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 pew. As you are now.
Regular old me.
I will let you choose which square you arrive in. If you want to
That's
be
good.
Okay.
That was his last attack anyways, so that's fine.
It sure was. He is going to... God. He's going to do nothing, because he can... Well, actually, you guys would have...
Straight rolls.
He is going to attempt to fly away. So the Phantom Warrior and technically everybody can make the attack. Asta, if you have a melee weapon, you can attempt to make an attack of opportunity. Everybody would have... Asta for sure would have disadvantage because she's prone, unfortunately. But everybody else can make an attack.
At normal, right?
Correct, at normal. 12 misses.
With
10 misses.
Damn
Yes,
it.
Valinar.
with I'm trying to find out. I was looking to see if it has to be a melee spell attack with Warcaster.
You have Warcaster, so you can do a spell, I believe.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if it has to be a melee spell or if it has to be a...
19 just misses, unfortunately, Asta. Hers is at disadvantage because she's also prone and can't see the creature. One of those is canceled out by the fairy fire, but she still has prone disadvantage, so unfortunate.
No. It just has to target. For...
It has to be an attack roll, is my understanding.
Well,
of
yeah,
it.
I meant
Yeah.
like it has target something. It can't be like a fireball.
Correct. You can't cast Fireball as a reaction, but you could cast Inflict Wounds. I know that's just an example. That's a bad example. Don't use that one.
Do it! Oh, wait. No, necrotic. Never mind.
I'm gonna
At least
do.
it doesn't regenerate from necrotic.
I'm gonna do guiding bolt. So
That is
just
a
basic.
hold on. That is a ranged spell attack. Just so a 14 would miss, unfortunately, though.
Yeah, that's what I was.
That's
trying
a
to-
bit. That was a first level guiding bolt. Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, guiding bolt does a good amount of damage. It does
Oh,
like
I know.
46.
Oh no, it's one of the highest DPS. It's one of the highest damaging first level spells out there. All right. Unfortunately, all of those miss. He is going to. You guys technically lose sight of him. He is going to fly around. To here. And he will say, because he's an ass, "You want to see your loved one that bad, I'll send you to her." You would hear that directly
I
behind
know.
you.
I know he's there.
Yeah, you'd know he's there. He's
Oh,
an
shit.
ass. He's not fucking around. Carden's still dead. D-Knock.
Yep.
He's in melee. Unfortunately, you can't see him, but you can see a faint glowing outline due to the fairy fire.
Can I get the fireball?
You can, as soon as I can find the right tab.
Because I want to plunk it down somewhere.
20-foot sphere. Hold on, I gotta get on the right target thing here. Where did D-Knock go? There he is.
Because last I knew, Cardin and the skeletons were like right here-ish.
Correct.
And, no connection to them this time.
Mhm. Yeah, technically, you would know that the last you knew they were. Cardin would have been right here, and your skeletons would have been they would have been in these 3 squares.
This technically does not hit them.
Correct, as far as you're aware. Although you would have seen their bodies get blown, because that's what happened. They got blown in this direction.
My.
No, I didn't, because I was facing this direction.
Okay. So you're gonna cast Fireball.
Yep.
Let me see the damage.
Unfortunately, at 3rd level.
Hey, let me see the damage. 23.
Okay. Question is, half or quarter?
Hey, give me a moment. I don't even have to bother. How would you like to get? How would you like to kill him?
Shit!
1 point, Denoch. If you
Not
would
a
have,
moment too soon.
if you would have, literally 1 point over what he has, even if he would have succeeded. So tell me, how do you kill this fallen angel?
With where the fireball is placed, I want it to incinerate half his body, like his left or whatever side he's on. We'll just say left, because like from his shoulder a little bit in to his stomach, and then down in like at his hip.
Okay.
Just crisp.
As a fireball explodes and covers him in fire and wreathes him in this flame, and as you turn away and blink for just a moment, and you turn away, and as you turn back, you can see now the wings charred to just this creepy skeletal form, his flesh severely burned from the impact, and the wounds that he sustained kind of standing there, kind of holding himself, still standing for but a moment, as this is what I want. He stands there and kind of goes,
Oh.
finally, sweet relief. May you find your mistress and enjoy the everlasting grace of this human world and touch. And you watch as he dies, standing on his feet, blade in hand. And you, Denoch, having this connection to the dead, watch as his once pure soul, this soul of what was a planetar, this not corrupted version of what you guys have fought, but the pure angelic form, rises from the standing corpse and ascends into the clouds above you guys, smiling down at you as he does so. And that is the end of combat.
At that point, Vaughn goes, "Oh shit, Cardin!" and then runs over and casts Revivify.
Huh? What?
Making a roll for Denoch mentally.
Fair enough.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna keep that in consideration.
Okay.
Story thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cardin. let's see, what did I do last time? I'm trying to find mine. I wasn't expecting you to fucking die, you brat.
Last time a party member died, or the last time we used a regular Revivify? Or anything like that?
I don't think you guys have used Revivify yet.
No, we used Raise Dead, not
Yeah.
Revivify.
Okay. Okay. For Revivify, there is a... Oh, I should mark him as deceased. Using Revivify, there's a moment where this magic pumps into Cardin as the gem. And Valinar, you get the sense that it has worked. It takes a moment, and you understand that using Revivify on Cardin again would be difficult, or more difficult. You can kind of feel this echoing voice that you heard once before about getting one.
Yeah.
And Cardin, as you are reunited for a brief moment with faces you have not seen in a very long time, you suddenly back to this plane with Valinar standing over top of you, hand kind of on your chest, and there is a deep, deep kind of anger in this moment. And as you tighten your grip, you can feel the reckless abandonment gauntlets fuel that partial anger for a moment before it subsides, that moment of how that fucker killed me. And there's a moment where you know that shouldn't happen again, as your gauntlets have now awoken. So I will get you the stats for the awoken reckless abandonment gauntlets.
Does it require him to die to unlock them?
It did, actually.
Damn!
Wow.
It
What are the
worked.
odds?
It all worked
Point out.
out then.
He messaged me earlier saying, "Don't save me."
You fucking cheater.
That's not cheating.
It is too. That's metagame, you fuck.
Being fair though, I couldn't heal him anyway.
I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it make sense to why I couldn't heal him.
So,
I was like, I don't even know if he has spell slots left.
Mm-hmm.
So this is chancy.
So, the tier 2 point here for your reckless abandonment, as it has been awoken now. Your strength score increases by another 2, increasing your max to 24 total, which is your overall limit. So I believe you were at 20, so now you have a 22 strength.
Damn.
In addition, you gain a charge attack, meaning whenever you move at least half your movement, and the first attack you make after moving this way deals an additional 2d8. It's only the first attack that occurs on, but, you know, a charge attack with 2d8 at reckless abandonment, at reckless is pretty cool. So, I will send you this information. That. And I should also send that, and I will fix that on your sheet then too. All right. As Cardin comes back to consciousness, and you guys take a moment to lick your wounds, as you guys have, for the most part, narrowly escaped death.
That was not easy.
We're gonna take a break. Oh, do you want to do something story wise, Denoc, before we go? heard
Nothing
you-
that we can't do.
Okay.
When we get back. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything before you lost steam. So we're gonna take a real quick break here, guys, and we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we're back, and the party is on top of a mountainside as the dead angel stands, not necessarily menacingly, but defeated.
Imposingly.
He is a giant mass of muscle, so kind of, yeah.
Even though he's burnt and scorched, his body still commands a presence on this mountain.
The mountains
That's
was
what it
named
feels
after
like.
him. The mountains was named after him, after all.
Cool.
guys
Let's
just-
grab it. Let's grab his blood now.
Katya, can you hand me a vial, please?
I'll hand you 3. Make sure you get some for me as well. And I
Easy.
hand over the vials.
You said there were 3 vials?
3.
Okay. Denoc, go
Is
ahead.
there
make-
enough?
Go ahead and make a survival check. That'll depend on your survival check. I will say with advantage due to the quote-unquote aid from Katya.
And the abundance of blood.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood around. But there's also a lot of your blood around, too. Your guys' blood.
Advantage 21.
Natural 20, yes. I will say you can fill, not to the brim, but,
But
you know,
full-ish.
moderate. Yeah, moderately filled 3 vials of fallen angel's blood. Make sure you guys mark that down.
Mm-hmm.
Cardin, for
Two-
your... For
2
your
of those
note,
are going to be mine. Keep one in the bag of holding so that it is safe.
Your bag of holding or mine?
I don't have a bag of holding, so yours.
Sorry, the other group we have has
2
how many
bags.
bags of holding? Yeah.
At least 2.
We'll just hold all 3 in there for now.
Fair.
And Cardin, you will also take note that Rock does not seem to be injured.
Hey.
Sweet. That's
He's-
great.
He is technically a non-combatant at the moment, so I treat him as such. The moment you throw him into combat and attempt to get him to fight things is the moment that I try to kill it. So, bear that in mind. So, you guys have your angel's blood. What would you guys
While
like
I'm
to do?
while I'm collecting the blood, I'm having my warrior collect all the skeletons, including the ones that are scattered.
So what about this greatsword now?
It'll take him some time, but he will acquire the bones of
How
your...
many do I get? Because I had 6
Mhm.
coming up. Some I know were blown off.
Mm-hmm. You're right. I only think 2... More than 2 were blown off. Well, I guess let me ask you this. How much time are you willing to task him with doing this?
As long as we're up here.
Okay. I will make a couple of rolls then, based off of how long you guys are up here then, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and now what did you say, Katya?
I was asking about the greatsword, but I would also like to make the suggestion that since we are on the flat top of a mountain with the corpse of a fallen angel here, this would be a relatively safe place to rest because nothing's gonna fuck with us because we just killed an
Except for the
angel.
wind.
Let's just go sledding.
I feel like it's died down some.
Question to DM, has it?
Did it just get louder?
I think so.
He's like, nope.
Yeah, it is still very windy up here. If you guys chose to rest up here, you could, but not comfortably. Long rest is out of the question. You guys could, I mean, short rest
at least.
maybe. Like, maybe.
I mean, before we go climbing down the mountain, it would be a good idea to get at least a short rest.
I mean, technically, we could, drive some stakes into the ground and tie ourselves to them.
Okay, anybody have stakes?
The only kind I have are rotting human stakes.
Do we have enough rope to make it down the mountain?
Uh,
You
No,
guys
no,
don't-
you're kind of roboting again.
He was laughing.
Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
maybe just my connection then.
it was. He was like, "Do we have enough rope to go down the mountain?" No, the mountain's like 1,000 or 2,000 feet. It's a long, or I don't remember what I said last episode, but it's around 1,000 feet. So, no, you don't.
Do any of us have parachutes?
No,
Nope. We also don't have feather falling.
ironically.
What if we just all pull a Sean White?
You guys could pull some of the swords Cardin has been collecting and drive them into the ground like stakes. Or you could just go down the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
going down should be a little bit faster than going up, but
And
we
easier,
are
hopefully.
we are weakened.
At the same time, staying up here is a bad idea. Let's go.
Down the mountain.
Ski lift.
Okay. To make it a relatively simple journey, I will say I want everybody to roll either a acrobatics or athletics check of their choice. Since obviously going down is a lot easier than coming up.
21.
In order to not have to roll for the Phantom, can I just say he goes
Yeah,
to the other
he's fine.
plane?
He's fine.
Dude, that's actually really good for Denock.
Yeah, and really low for Cardin.
Yeah.
Say it again. Oh, mine's. I got a 7. You got better than me, at least.
It's the two that are the most
Dead?
injured, it would seem.
Yeah, the two that nearly... Well, one of them did die, and the one that nearly died. Okay. Wow. Well, then. How do I want to play this now? You guys aren't using ropes, necessarily, to one another. Yeah, Asta, as your foot kind of slips on a piece of loose rubble and you begin to kind of slide and fall, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh boy, sure.
Wow.
Well, that was a lot better than my other.
That's
throw.
much better. As you begin to fall and you immediately kind of catch yourself kind of in between some loose rubble and you're like, whoo! You just saw your life mostly flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
But managed to get back on track and not tumble to your death.
It's a close call.
It was, but you survived.
Again.
As you guys make your way down the mountain
To the tower.
back into the area surrounding the tower, go ahead and just put you guys in the living, because I can do that.
Enoch collapses in this chair. This is now his chair.
Easy enough.
I got enough energy. I'm heading upstairs.
One of the beds.
Yup.
You guys also realize it's like noonish, right? Like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Do
We
we
just got
do we look like we give a shit?
we just
No,
got our
no.
asses beat by an angel. So yeah, we're good to rest.
We're probably gonna sleep. What is that? Like 18 hours? Or just downtime
We don't
things?
give a shit what
Worth
time
it.
is.
That's fine. Okay. Well then, is that what everybody's gonna do? Is everybody gonna attempt to take a long rest?
I am gonna say that when it comes time for dinner, Denoch would like to say something to the group.
Okay.
Okay, so meet back downstairs about dinner time.
All right. I will say, as you guys are kind of going through all the process and stuff, you guys are napping on and off. Dinner time kind of rolls around, and once again, you hear that kind of chime as food is dispensed onto the table, and you guys gather to eat. You know, in between sleeping stages and stuff like that. Eventually, you guys all kind of gather at the table. And Denoch?
First of all, not only would I like to thank you for assisting me, for staying with me in that fight, I would like to thank you for sticking with me this long. I know most of you don't come from places where, I suppose, necromancy, as you call it, is a very well appreciated job. I know some of you had difficulty accepting my profession. And I look right at Valinar for that one.
I'll pass now.
And above all, I would like to thank all of you for being my friend. This journey, this assistance in this last fight means more to me than I think any of you will ever know. So, my thanks to you, and may we continue our journey, save not just the islands, but the entire world. What say you, friends?
Well, if we're eventually going to be taking on gods, slaying the angel was good practice for that. I feel like as long as the group of us stick together, we can handle anything that is thrown at us.
I mean, several of us did almost die, but
But you did not die. And at least we were able to bring Cardin back.
This time.
This time, yes. I was legitimately dead longer than Valinar was able to bring me back via normal means. So Cardin, you got lucky.
I've
But
been
I'm-
aware.
But I am glad you're still here.
I'm still here. I am still here.
You know,
I'm stronger for it.
I will say, saving the world sounds nice, especially considering everyone on my island thinks I'm going to destroy it. Still have no idea on that front.
Then I suppose it falls to you, Valinar, to prove them wrong.
Your nemesis is destroying the island for you, Valinar.
Yeah, yeah. And then if I save them, I can just rub their face in it all the time.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now then, I suppose it's time for us to find your family, Carden?
That would be nice. I would like to see them.
Okay.
Deanoch pulls out the rough sketch map. Now, where did you say they most likely were at this time?
Garden will sort of point to where he showed him last time.
Okay. And I believe that was between where you
Guard?
guys.
And Doma?
I believe so. I believe that's what I said. Okay. And as you guys continue about and do your kind of part of your long rest here, finishing up what parts of it is left anyway. And you guys, those of you who can, finish your sleep, go back to sleep, etc., etc. You guys awake the next morning, the following day, after you guys have slept for, roughly 18-ish hours or whatever it is. You guys wake up feeling stronger than before, as the god of this world, have given you guys level 11. And yes, Valinar.
I was just gonna
Wait,
say,
what?
before a long rest, Valinar does want to do sending.
Oh, sure.
He primarily wants to do it once again to try and contact Haru again, and to basically ask, actually, never mind on the second one, just Haru.
Haru, that's the one that I don't believe you've been able to get in contact with before.
Correct.
Okay. And you still have the spell slots for it?
Yep, I have 1/3 and 1/4 left.
Okay.
I actually have more slots left than you'd think.
Harness Divine Power is pretty nice. Okay, what are you saying to Haru?
Are you okay? You still have not responded to me. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's all I'm really gonna say, since don't know if he's even gonna.
Okay. There's still no response.
Of course not. All right.
Did you want to send one to someone else or no?
I was thinking about it, but I'm not going to.
Okay. All right. Then, as you guys complete a long rest, you guys all actually level up to level 11.
Sweet.
Yay!
After
My begging worked.
No, that was always part of the plan.
It just seemed like it would work for me. Sweet.
So, yeah. Honestly, though, at this level, nobody really gets anything except for a spell slot. All the casters get their 6th level spell.
Oh.
At level 11. Couple of extra spells and cantrips for most of you. Asta, you get to pick a multi-attack option. You can choose between volley and whirlwind attack. So you can choose. So volley is either you use your action to make a ranged attack against a number of creature within 10 feet of a point you can see within your weapon's range. You must have ammunition for each target as normal, and you make separate attack rolls for each target. So that's kind of neat. The other one, whirlwind attack, is you can use your reaction to make a melee attack against any number of creatures within 5 feet of you. Reroll once.
I know, it's just, that's ugly.
Yeah. Rolling a separate attack for each one.
Whew, that's better.
That's way better. Literally twice the amount. So I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat for you, Asta, to look at, and then just decide which one you want. Carden,
Thank you.
Carden, are you taking your next level at of Barbarian?
They've forgotten what my
since we have this long,
It's not bad, Valinar. Don't forget to add your con modifier.
Are you okay, dude?
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll take my next one in Barbarian.
Okay, so you actually get the 10th level thing called Spirit Walker. I believe that's what you should be now. It's 10 and 1. Which allows you to cast Commune with Nature. But only as a ritual.
Yes.
So, literally my entire party can cast spells now. It's fantastic.
Oh
Um,
boy.
Level 11 is not letting me... No, it's not giving me a 6th level spells.
Really?
Yeah.
It gives me 6th level. What'd you do?
Oh, it's on D&D Beyond.
Likewise.
I've got it on D&D Beyond.
Okay, I don't know what's going on.
Let me... Are you... Yeah, let me take a look. Let's see. Shoot, okay.
Oh, Chain Lightning.
Oh no.
That's a great spell.
I know, and I've been looking forward to that since I got that book about it.
You know what's a better one? Call Lightning. It's a lower level spell.
Eh.
Oh, right. One of our enemies is
There it is.
vampire.
I had to minimize and reopen the 6th add spells thing.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's stupid.
Have you been using D&D Beyond for rolling and stuff, or are you just keeping track of it in 2 different places?
I'm keeping track of it in 2 different places.
Gotcha, okay.
It's called backup.
Yeah, fair enough. Easy enough. Alright, so... That takes care of Asta and them. And then you guys just get to pick a higher level spell. Carden is now up to... What is that, 112 HP?
No, I was at 107, so that'll be 116.
Ah, okay. Yeah, and Asta, don't forget to roll your D10, or you can hit a hit dice, and your HP will increase by that much. I think that's every...
Also, I decided to go with volley, so where do I put that?
Under features and traits. And then I can add an attack for it as well, because technically it would be an attack. Although it's really just a normal attack.
Oh shit, I'm looking at this spell. That's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Which spell?
Disintegrate.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, I was looking at that too.
It's gonna get fun.
We're all like, disintegrate.
You know, you take that one. I'll keep looking.
No,
I won't prepare that spell.
I don't think so. Not this one. Not for this character.
That sounds like something for me.
For that one either. 'Cause I don't have things for it.
Oh. There's some interesting things.
How many times can you roll hit dice to get health back?
You get a long rest. Oh wow, nice. You got 11 hit points to your maximum. You guys got a long rest, so you actually don't have to worry about that. You're back to full.
Oh, that's so my maximum goes up that much?
Yeah.
Yep. So you now have 112 HP. God, you're just as tanky as Cardin. That's kind of annoying.
So wait, you said that our health goes back up to full now?
Yep,
Sweet.
because you guys had a long rest. And did you see where I added volley in there as an attack?
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, you added it, so did I. I just put it on the other side. So yeah,
Right, you put it in features and traits. That way, whenever you use volley, you know what volley is. But otherwise, volley is just an attack. Like that's all there is to it. So, yeah, and I think that's just about it for you. You might have maybe one additional spell you can prepare. Let me see. Do you get those? Yeah. So yeah, you do gain another spell known. So you now can know 7 spells rather than 6, which we can go over that later.
Okay.
All right. Everyone settled. I think that's just about everything you guys needed to go over.
Other than just looking through the 6th level spells.
Right, and you guys can decide those and stuff like off stream. Because there's not going to be a whole lot. Well, hopefully there's not a whole lot more combat tonight. We'll find out though, won't we? Alright, so you guys have had your long rest. You guys know that the location is somewhere in this area of where the herd would be. So in between the Doma Mountains and to the north of the Bone Guard. Is that what I said? I feel like I said the Whispering Grove, and then they were heading to the Bone Guard Mountains. We'll call it the Bone Guard Mountains. So they're heading towards, between the Doma Mountains and the Bone Guard Mountains is where the herd is. So, with that, what would you guys like to do?
I would suggest I would suggest that we start heading out again. It's ecstatic to find the people he knows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the people that raised you from, birth. And what is for the rest of you?
Geenock is fully fine just following at this point now.
At this point, it would be a good idea to try and find a way back up to Hofkeen, though we do have to remember the danger that awaits us there.
Grins ear to ear.
Oh boy.
Look, I've been working on stuff in the background for Hofkeen, okay? So, you guys set out then. Why did that not move?
Would I prepare that spell?
It said
What?
no.
I'm so confused. What are you guys seeing right now?
Black
Black
screen.
screen.
Okay.
I see the same room we've been in. Circle room.
That's so weird, because that's also what stream is seeing. Like, okay.
Like twitching.
What is it supposed to be?
I'm moving you guys' screens, but like, stream isn't going. Like right now, you guys are supposed to be on the black screen.
Oh yeah, I see that.
No,
Yeah, on
That's-
circle room.
On the stream, it's still the living room.
That's what we see too.
I see a black screen.
You guys may have to refresh the browser. Let's
Okay,
see.
we'll try that.
Refreshing.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, okay, there it goes. I'm like, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Okay, that'll do. So,
I'll take the black screen.
you guys, yeah, that's what you're supposed to be. So, you guys begin to take off, heading in the direction of the Bone Guard Mountains. Carden, I believe, would be leading the journey. Oh, Carden, new day. Mark off 5 rations for your rock.
Okay.
Um. Okay. Getting. Oh, I forgot. Denock, you would have regained. Let's see, what did he find? He found one of your missing skeletons, unfortunately, based off of the time and stuff that you guys were up there.
So total, I have 3 back from that fight.
Correct.
The 2 that were just laying there, and then okay.
It's not like you don't have a whole repository of bones in your bag of holding or anything.
Mhm.
Of course, if you really wanted, we could just go and make some new corpses.
Question to the DM. I have the skeleton of 1 troll in my bag.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, sure, you have it. What is the question? If you can
So-
animate it?
The question is, can I keep my warrior, which is my special summon, since
Mm-hmm.
if I also bring in the troll? I thought there was like something special about that.
Are you wanting to bring?
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you were wanting to bring it in as a special summons as well, or if you were wanting to just animate the skeleton itself. Because the way that I would treat that is, yeah, you can animate the skeleton itself. It's just a big fucking skeleton, but it would be no different than a regular skeleton. I might give it a few more. I might give it a few more hit points, but that's because it's big. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a special skeletal troll.
Correct. You don't get that ability until much later in the game because
Yeah.
look, we've already made Necromancer way more powerful than it has any right being, but
I know.
I mean, actually, to be fair, I think this balances really well because instead of just having dozens of summons, you have a couple, and then a bigger, more powerful summon.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about getting a new summon.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you know, I have made like a table and stuff for like general.
I am on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. General, recommendations.
I can get. Let's see.
The list, that D20 list things are things that you can definitely summon right now. Those are all things that are easy CRs that you could do, but you can do anything under. If you used a. This is where it's gonna get.
Just tell me the max CR I can summon.
That's what I'm looking at. Ripe Harvest is taking what you did take. So max CR that you can summon right now is using your 6th level slot, which is your one and only. You can actually summon up to a CR 9, which is pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, just kind of bear that in mind. Kind of keep it to the more or less to the undead stuff, and obviously give me a heads up on what you want before you just animate it. That way, I have an opportunity to be like, well, let's change a couple of things.
We're still gonna go with Warrior because he's just damn good.
Sorry, I was just looking at undead CRs 8 to 9, and I just found the perfect thing for DNOC. The first thing that pops up is the Blood Drinker Vampire.
I know.
I just think that's so ironic.
But I gotta make a vampire.
Anyway, you guys are traveling. Cardin, can you make me a survival check as you guys are traveling through this area? I mean, I'm assuming people are going to help him.
Yeah.
So take it with advantage, 23. Okay.
I know what I want.
Message it to me so that I can take a look at it and stuff. So
I can't right now. Nope, not at all. Pretty sure.
What? I'm confused. Just message me what you want and I'll take a look at it. So, you guys travel for a good chunk of the day. I have to roll. Where's my... Here's surface. Okay, I'm gonna roll percentiles. Possible encounters. Alright. So, your first day kind of goes by without any kind of issue as you guys are traveling for the first kind of leg here. Yeah, so the first leg kind of goes by. Eventually you guys get to a point where you feel like it is necessary to make camp. What would you guys like to do?
Make camp.
I would like to hunt for food.
I heard that. I heard that sound. My first thought was, I just got a mage hand, didn't I?
Nope.
So Cardin and I can go and hunt for food.
Okay, you guys want to hunt for food. Go ahead and roll survival checks for me, the both of you.
Well, I would like to just use my Outlander background to do so.
Well, that's like scavenging berries and stuff like that. If you guys are wanting to acquire meat, I'm gonna ask for a survival roll.
Okay, we'll do a survival roll then.
Yeah, I'm like, between the two of you, you guys should have no problem bringing back a buck or something like that. But to make it interesting, I want survivor rolls. Survivor rolls. Jesus, I'm having a stroke apparently.
Survival.
Apparently. So, from each of us?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
See, we got a 14 from Asta and a 23 from Cardin. Really good, guys. I would say with that, you guys would have been able to tag a kind of a larger buck that you guys drag back to the campsite, and
That's not a buck. That's a buck 50.
you're right because it has two heads. As they drag it back,
Whoa.
and you guys can see,
we found one with two heads.
yeah, because all the
It's a rad stag.
entirely wrong. All of the beasts and creatures on the surface have slowly mutated over thousands of years of war and everything that has been going on with the increase of levels of magic and other stuff like that. The naturally found beasts of the world have been slightly altered. And because this is just a larger creature, or a larger buck, this one has two heads. And you can tell, as you guys kind of, tagged it, you can tell that the part of the reason why you guys wanted this one was because of the two heads and the neck joints. It has much broader shoulders, and so there's a lot more meat on the length of the buck. So it's a good, clean kill. Meat's going to be real good, depending on how well y'all cook it up. But yeah, you guys drag it back, and I would say, depending on how you guys decide to cook it, you would have enough meat to feed everybody, and potentially have a few rations left over.
Sweet.
So who's cooking it?
Is anybody proficient in cooking?
I can't say that I am, although isn't it just another form of alchemy?
I mean,
No, that's baking.
Ah. Fair point.
Baking is science.
okay.
Cardin is gonna try and cook it, but he doesn't have proficiency in it, he said.
I mean, okay. I would say, yeah, I guess just make a general. Oh God, what is
Nature? Survival?
wisdom? Because he wouldn't have a survival. His proficiency bonus in survival. It would just be a straight wisdom check. $16? Okay. I would say that you can. That you do successfully cook it up for everybody, but you only manage to have like 2 extra rations from after cutting this thing up and cooking what is salvageable.
Hey, not bad. Could use a little bit of seasoning, though I don't think we have much of that on us.
Exactly.
I miss having nice meals.
Hey, it was this or berries, so
I miss having nice meals.
Okay. Well, you guys are fed, satisfied. Anything anybody would like to do before a long rest, as you guys are kind of sitting around a campfire, preparing for an evening's rest.
are we singing campfire songs?
CAMP? No.
Okay, everyone take
I
one
can sing.
d4 sonic damage from Denox's attempt to sing.
He's singing Dragon Force.
Actually, it's more screamo.
Ah, with that.
Yes, the perfect music to.
Perhaps I should serenade us all a nice lullaby.
Anar just starts putting in earbuds. Like
What?
earplugs.
To the DM, is it possible to use Alter Self to also alter my vocal cords?
Because it's not in the spell descriptions, but because of the way that the spell describes of what you are able to do, yes.
Ah, sweet. So then I will give myself a beautiful singing voice, if only for the night.
Okay. You guys are... I don't want to say serenaded.
Serenaded.
Your guys' ears are accosted by Katya. Whether you find it pleasant or not, I will leave up to you, because some people just don't enjoy music. I will say that. But go ahead and roll a performance check, Katya, and I'll keep that in mind for...
Is Katya turning into a bard for the night?
I mean,
Practicing, yes.
he is a wisdom or
23.
charisma based class. All things considered, it is a relatively good song, or whatever it may be, hymn or whatever.
Oh yeah, it says under change appearance, you can change the sound of your voice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it is a relatively good, song or hymn or whatever it is he sings. Now again, if you don't, you can choose not to like it. That's just people's personalities, but bear in mind, choosing not to like this kind of a performance is basically deciding that you don't like music.
In that case, it will be like some hymn that I heard, probably at one of the churches since we've started this journey. Much to Denox's dismay.
And depending on the hymn, probably Valinar's dismay.
Let's see. What temples have we been in? We've been in the Temple of Geisma, right? We've also been in. What was that first one? On Isserus. The very first church we walked into.
It was
On.
nature, I believe.
Well, since we're in nature, yeah, that's the one I was saying.
Okay.
A nature hymn.
Okay. Good to know. All right, you sing. Oh, you're not going to actually sing it for us there, Rona? Okay.
I don't know the words, but Katya does. Use your imagination.
Understood. As you belt out a lovely, poem, you guys enjoy a night's rest. And unless there's anything else anybody else would like to do, you guys have an uneventful night of sleep. Oh, I think uneventful. Hold on. Yes, that is uneventful, as I rolled a 3 on percentiles.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
I'm just gonna roll d4 on here for choosing my spell.
Okay.
Leaving it up to fate. Oh. Okay. I bite it is.
Ooh, I bite. That's a fun one.
Yeah. Well, it was. So my choices were create undead because of course. I bite. Soul cage.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Or
That one
true
would.
sting.
Soul Cage would be actually very interesting if you could get a hold of, say
Yeah.
for example, like Torbin's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really wanted that one, but I bite just. And here's the thing. It doesn't require components. It doesn't say.
That's odd.
Well, it says verbal and somatic.
Huh, nice.
So I just now have I bite.
I mean, sometimes people just learn things, like the freaking sorcerer.
Yep.
The sorcerer just dreams of it. The cleric just learns it by the grace of their god, and wizards are kind of like, "Ooh, this sounds like an interesting spell. I wonder if I can make it work." Dee done. Okay. Alrighty. The next morning comes, and is there anything you guys would like to do as the morning sun rises and you guys begin to wake?
Wait, did we even stand watch last night?
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, he
Whoops.
rolled a 3. He said nothing happened, so
Yeah.
Well, we got lucky then.
we did.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I was muted. So I always assume that you guys are taking watch. I just am rolling percentiles now because it speeds up long watches. And basically what happens is, or what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to, let's see, how many there are you again? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of you.
Rip.
Huh?
We got a bot.
Oh, do we? Yay. I love bots.
Yep.
Damn, nobody ever posts in the chat except for bots.
Well, we do have. Let's see. There's John's player.
Oh yeah.
That's
No,
weird that
Jibber.
this is a bot though, because the account's been around since December 10th of 2016.
Well, that definitely looks like a bot post.
It does. Yeah. All right.
Maybe he got hacked.
Well, not my problem. Yeah. So first thing in the morning. So rolling D100s for encounters, and then I'll probably do probably like a D4 or something like that to determine on whose watch the event would occur on. Or I guess I'll roll a D10 and then just cut numbers in half. Yeah. I mean that would work out better. So, in the morning, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, what else is there to do besides begin traveling again?
Cardin would like to feed his little dude. His little pet.
Deanoch will begin thought experiments on a new undead he can summon. Just thinking about it. I think you're muted again.
I just hadn't said anything. I nodded, thinking you could see me. Yeah. No, no, you're good. So there's that. Your second option that you sent me though is completely viable. So yeah, what you guys are up, ready to go? What are you guys doing?
Following Cardin.
Onward.
Okay. Cardin, go ahead and make another survival check for me, please.
During the travels, Deanoch will also be talking to Cardin about what his members of his tribe are like.
Okay. Cardin, would you like to fill him in?
Cardin is pretty focused on leading the way, but yeah, Cardin will, he'll sort of fill you not
goodness.
in on the sort of like the nature of his tribe, how many people there are, etc. He'll give like the general vibe of the tribe as well, saying that like a lot of the members are like him, but not him, and that there's like more than just like barbarism in his tribe.
So basically, it's a bunch of Cardins.
No, like there's not.
I know. I was just...
I had the strangest dream last night. Valinar turned into a skillet, and then Cardin came over and grabbed Deanoch and broke him like an egg and poured his insides into the skillet and started frying it up. And then he tried to
Deanoch
force.
just turns to look at you and is like, "The fuck?"
And then he tried to force feed it to me, and I didn't know what to think because it looked like scrambled eggs.
Okay, no more deer for you at night.
I don't know what was in that deer.
Does anyone know a good therapist? Because I think he might need one.
I don't know what was in that deer, but
Depends on if they're all vampires or not yet, but I may know a few.
What is therapy?
Something I think this entire team needs desperately.
it's when you're looking for a bathroom location and you say, "There, a pee."
No.
Definitely not it. Cardin, don't listen.
All right. Kill Katya first. Noted.
Already done.
Fucking check.
You figure that would be the first note you ever make in any game. Kill Rona's character.
He definitely makes the game interesting, doesn't he?
You're welcome.
Oh, man. Okay, well... Oh,
This thing actually makes me excited for that other thing we were talking about.
So, yeah, so... Cardin, what did you roll? Oh, natural 20, okay. Cool. Let me see... Sorry, checking all my notes. So, you guys are traveling for a while. And Cardin, you guys are making good progress. You can tell that you guys are doing well, and probably predict that within the next couple of days or so. Oh, excuse me. That you guys could be arriving or intercepting the herd, or being able to identify them, though.
Herd.
When
I will relay that to them.
okay. However, this, as you are traveling, there, with the natural 20 survival check, I'm going to kind of lay this over to a different kind of thing here, but you guys are traveling, and as you're looking around, you're kind of noticing a couple of patterns in the trees, these, like, marks that look like not normal animals would have made. And as you are slowing your pace a little bit, a familiar, long since the last time you've smelled this, as this scent enters your nose, Cardin. As the smell of as the smell of brimstone begins to fill your nostrils.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
As kind of clawing them, as you guys are wandering, after a moment, Cardin, you kind of slow down, and the smell of brimstone kind of filling the air, as you can see, stepping around from a few different trees, a number of different, you would recognize them, Cardin, very easily, as different kinds of demons stepping around from corners. And it goes, as one of them kind of speaks out and goes, well. Looks like we have some stragglers here. Oh, and how their flesh makes me crave it. And we're going to end it there tonight, as a encounter has been triggered of some demons in the forest. I will also give a very quick description here for what you guys would see. I'm just trying to get to the right page of the thing here. So, yeah, okay, so you guys see, kind of looking around, the one that spoke anyway, this kind of large creature kind of pulling itself around some trees and stuff. This emaciated creature that's basically completely made of bone. These long kind of claws that are spiked at the tips, and this long jagged tail that kind of whips around, almost excitedly now that it's seen you guys. Kind of like a dog that is excited to play.
Bone?
Ew.
You see oh crap, I lost my page. There we go. Yeah, you see him, and you see this kind of God, I don't even know how to describe this one. This kind of like four-legged creature kind of pawing its way forward with this kind of like sunken eyes and this beady red focal point and this kind of small to medium-sized jaw that has this like large underbelly, kind of like a bullfrog kind of pouch underneath its under its jaw, as it kind of moves forward. Again, kind of a large creature, as it kind of moves forward, kind of as it kind of grumbles as it moves forward to towards you. Those are the two that you would see at the moment. You guys don't see any others presently. And like I said, we will pick it up there next week. And we'll kick it off with an arousing round of combat.
Ooh, arousing.
Oh, it'll definitely be arousing. So. Alright.
I mean, we have an enemy who looks like he's made of bone.
Uh-huh.
Enoch will definitely be aroused.
Fair enough.
Oh my.
Alrighty. That means we will see everybody next week. I think. What is next week? I don't remember. The 4th. Neat. We will see you all then. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and I hope everybody has a good night. Enjoy your weekend. Good night.
Good
Night,
night.
everyone.
See you, everyone.